Losing a partner is one of the hardest things that any of us will ever have to go through. And while I can never say I know exactly how you feel, what I can say is that I have helped people navigate this space with clarity and ease back into the next chapter of their life. And if you're here, you're probably thinking about opening your heart again, but maybe you're not quite sure if you're ready, or if you know what dating after a loss is supposed to look like. But first, I want you to know this. There is no right time or wrong way to do this. This is your journey, and only you can decide when you're ready. In this video, I'm going to help you to navigate this new chapter with confidence, self-compassion, and clarity so that when you do decide to date again, you do it in a way that honors you. And so without further ado, I'm going to give you guidance on 4 key areas to help you have success in this next chapter of life. The first step is to give yourself permission to grieve and heal on your own timeline. No one, including friends, family, society, gets to dictate when you should start dating again. That's a decision that's solely left to you. Only you know when you're ready. And as you go through this process, it's important to understand that healing isn't linear. It isn't some road you walk with check marks along the way and you're 10% ready, 30% ready, 90% ready. It doesn't work that way. Some days you may feel open to love, and other days the idea may feel impossible. But it's important to understand that both are okay. The real key is to acknowledge that this is a process and it's going to take time to get through it. And as you go through this process, you may have some well-intentioned people telling you that it's too soon or it's about time, and none of that matters. The only timeline that matters is yours. So take some time to assess where you are and then make the decision that's right for you. And after you've done that, the second step is to understand your physical and emotional needs. After experiencing a loss, it's not uncommon for many widows and widowers to only crave a physical connection in the beginning. And there's a good reason for this. After that loss, your emotional world may feel fragile, but your body still craves closeness, touch, companionship, and that's normal. And understanding that fact makes it easier for you to have the right mindset shift to understanding that this doesn't make you disloyal, it doesn't make you wrong, and it doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you human. And being human means understanding that our biology is talking to us every day. And at times, it's going to be okay to satisfy those urges. But we want to make sure that we do it in a reasonable and responsible way. Make sure you're transparent and honest about your intentions. Let the person that you're involved with understand where you are so that they have a clear set of expectations. It's also common to feel deeply connected to the first person who gives you attention and affection. But you want to be careful with it because it can lead to attachment before compatibility has been made clear. That's why it's so important to have a list of non-negotiables and a clear dating strategy regardless of where you are in your dating journey. It helps separate emotional readiness from emotional impulsivity. And after you've taken the time to understand your emotional and physical needs, you want to make sure you define what you want and develop a clear dating strategy. And a dating strategy doesn't mean that you have this scientific algorithm or something guiding you, but it does mean that you develop a sense of clarity about what this next phase is going to look like for you. Your past relationship might have defined love for you, but this next relationship is going to have its own unique story. A few questions that you can start to ask yourself to move you along that path are, what am I hoping to gain from dating right now? Do I want love, compassion, or just a casual connection? What qualities are important in my future partner? These are just a couple of questions that get your mind going in the right direction that's going to help you understand where you are and start to chart your path on where you want to go. This works because having a defined approach helps prevent you from settling too quickly or getting overwhelmed. This also helps you recognize when someone truly aligns with you versus being just a body that fills a void. Regardless of how you decide to move through this process, having a defined approach is going to help you along the way. And now those first 3 phases are going to position you in a way to have the kind of experience that you want. And you could do all those things right and still somewhere down the line start to feel guilty again. One of the hardest parts about getting back into dating is the guilt, feeling like you're betraying your past love. Although that's not uncommon, it is important that you find a way to shift how you're positioning your activities in your mind. Dating again is not about replacing your spouse. We all know that that is not the true intention. But it is about opening yourself up to feel love again, to give love again. All the things that emotionally make us human. And the reality is, your heart has enough space for another love story. And it's important that that story starts with a good frame of mind. Now, here's a concern that some of my clients have expressed to me is that fear of losing this person and them not wanting to feel that kind of pain again. But life is meant to be lived, and we don't want to move through life dictated by our fears. We want to move in a way that move us toward fulfillment and passion, and we don't want to ever let a loss steal that from us. And with that being said, you don't have to dive in all at once. Start with conversations, meet new people casually, and allow yourself to gradually ease back into the process. And you just never know where this next love story will take you. And so there you have it. Dating after a loss is deeply personal. Honor your emotions and set clear expectations. Be intentional, and when the time feels right, open yourself up to the possibility of love again. If you're watching this video and have lost a spouse, let me know in the comments your biggest concerns moving into this next phase of your life. I would love to hear your thoughts. If as you're watching this video, you still feel a little stuck and want a clear and supportive strategy, my coaching program is designed to help people like you navigate this next chapter with clarity and confidence. I work with my clients to heal, get clear on what they want, and attract aligned relationships without feeling lost or overwhelmed. If you're ready for support, click the link in the description below and schedule a 15-minute consultation. Let's see if my coaching program is right for you. And even if it's not, take advantage of the free resources that are available on my site to help you feel more confident about getting back into dating. If you found this video useful, give it a like and send it to somebody who may find the information valuable. Consider subscribing so that you can stay in touch with the most useful information around healthy dating. This is BC Brandlin. I'll see you in the next video.